So you've got a sample of a signal in a WAV file and want to feed it to a tool like Universal Radio Hacker or in Spectrum that wants a file of complex integer samples. Well, we've all been there, so I'm going to share what I did to convert a WAV. First off, I use Linux, so these directions will be Linux specific, but you should be able to take the general ideas and make them work for your OS. And yes, I still use 32-bit computers. I'm a trash can technologist living on the trailing edge. This is actually one of my better machines. The solution is a little difficult and not very pretty, kind of like me. Let's get started. First, I'm going to create the output file by using Touch. Touch is a utility that just creates a file. So, let's see here. I want to go over here. I want to touch and 14.28-4 underscore 914799 kilohertz, and we're going to give this the extension of CU8. Okay, now that's just a placeholder. You'll see that it's at 0 bytes, nothing in it right now. So I'm going to go over and I'm going to open up GRC, which is GNU Radio Companion. If you've installed GNU Radio, this is part of that package. GNU Radio is used as the basis for a lot of tools, so you might already have it installed. If not, it's probably in your distribution's repos and can be installed the way you normally would anything else. GNU Radio uses blocks of different types to do different tasks. You'll see the two default blocks, and we'll take care of those here in a minute. First, we want to add a WAV file source, so let's do a search for that, and we'll just drag that onto the canvas here, and we need to have a file sync. So let's find that, and so that's the two parts that are going to take what we have and where we're going to save it to. Now we need to add the block that does the conversion. So I'm going to search for float to complex and drag that in the middle here. Alright, now you'll see that the float to complex block has two inputs here. Well, that is and we only have one output here on the WAV file source, but a WAV file source has two channels in it, so we're going to double click on that and change the number of channels to 2. And then while we're here, we're going to find the input file, and we're going to open that. Okay, and we're going to go to the file sync, and we're going to open the output file. So this one is here, and here we are. Replace. Okay, so now to get everything connected up, so click on here and here, here and here, here and here, and now we've got everything all connected. We need to do a couple more things here in the options. Double click on that and change generate options to no GUI, and OK. And here's a variable block here. There's the samp rate is your sample rate. We need to find the sample rate of the original input file. Well, how do you do that? Well, we use the file command, and I'm going to just go over here and type file, and 14, and then hit enter, and all of a sudden we get a little more information here, and it tells us that it's well, 1 megahertz here. So I'm going to just copy that because I'm a lazy bastard and paste it into the variable and go OK. Now you should keep in mind that file's a great way to learn things about an unknown file there. If you do any kind of reversing of a file where you just run across something that's unknown, you want to know a little more about it there, just run file on it and see what it says. File and strings are two of my favorite utilities in that situation there. Okay, so now all we have left to do is go over here to build and execute, and we'll just save that so that we have it for later, and we'll hit enter to quit. Go back here and look, we have stuff in our converted file here. It has a file size now that's not 0. So now I'm going to fire up in Spectrum, and we're going to open a file there. You'll see that I've played with this before, so I've already got the sample rate set up. And there we are. So now we can go through here and see all the stuff that's going on in that file there, and possibly learn more about what that signal is about. So that's how you do it.